There we go.
Was having technical difficulty. I'm back. Hopefully this works. All right, I see you. Go ahead and request. All right, bet. It says you're unable to join. It just popped up there. I don't know what happened. You had the latest version of Instagram? That's crazy. Hmm. Okay. Are you getting anything on your end from me? Ah, there you go.
Yo, yeah,
Okay.
I did it with my other phone. I don't know what's wrong with this
How
phone,
you
man.
living?
But yeah, what's going on, bro? Man, I'm good,
I
man.
haven't seen
Chilling,
you in a
man.
minute. You know, I kind of run into you out in the world.
Yeah,
How's your family? How's everybody?
sure. Everybody doing good, man. We blessed, man.
That,
Everybody doing good,
that's what's
man.
up.
Good spirits, man.
That's
One
what's
day,
up. It's good to hear.
man.
Good to hear. So
Yeah,
I see you released this new smash from Vegas, bro. Shit's fire. Shit's fire.
yeah.
So
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man.
I've been wanting
Good
to
work.
actually interview you for a while, and I like to get to the root of things because I like to understand artists in a different way. I'm just curious that way. And I guess we can start off like I know you're from Trenton, born and raised. Um,
Right.
in the scheme of things, how has Jersey been for you?
I mean, Jersey is home. You know, I was
Okay.
actually born in Montclair. You know what I mean? I moved New Brunswick area, then I moved to Trenton. You know what I mean? So I mean, at the end of the day, Jersey is Jersey. I just feel like we had to get out of Jersey to really get the respect and notoriety that we're
Yeah.
supposed to get. You know what I mean? Home ain't gonna never give you the praise and the respect, and ain't gonna never see you in the light that
Yeah.
they're supposed to see you in. You understand? It's too personal for whatever reason. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. But you know, home is home. We always gonna rep home. We always gonna represent the home. But you know, we just gotta play the
Right.
road games right now. You know what I mean?
So so the age. When did you
So,
start discovering music? When did you get into music? Like what age?
um, I've been in the music. So, like, my grandfather,
Mm,
God bless him, he played the violin. Um, my grandfather played the violin. I would go to my dad's house on the weekend. He would play like a lot of 70s soul music, a lot of jazz around the
mm-hmm.
house. You know what I mean? My mom would play a lot of Luther Vandross, Phyllis Hyman, and Baker. So I had that balance coming up. You know, with my mom getting that 80s soul kind of pop,
Yeah.
Whitney Houston and all that, and then when my getting that Isaac Hayes, I'm getting that Marvin Gaye, I'm getting that Will Downing, you know, in that vibe, and then being around my grandfather, like I said, and him playing the classical violin, it's kind of
Right.
like a
Right.
gumbo
Right.
pot. You know what I mean?
And about what age were you when you started purchasing your own music?
It was crazy because sadly enough, we used to go to it was a mom and pop store I used to go to, man. It's crazy, right? I feel bad saying this. We love the music so much, right? We would go in the store, it'd be like three of us, and one would distract the lady, and the other one of us would just throw the CDs in the book bag and just haul ass out that joint. You know what I mean? But we just, back on it. You know what I mean? We realize now, of course, we was doing the wrong things, but we just love the music, man, and we ain't had the money at the time. We just wanted to be able to go to the crib and rip the plastic off them albums, off them tapes, and play the music, read the credits, see what studios they was recording at. You know what I mean? I would do things like read who mixed the records. You know what I mean? Into that, read the thank yous. You know what I mean? And like my mom brought me my first albums. I think there was like Mary J. Blige, What's the 411 tape, Boys the Men tape, Shaq first album. Cause my mom was heavy on like I ain't buying you nothing with no cursing on it. So anything that had the parental advisory sticker,
So,
she wasn't
okay,
fucking with it.
that's fair.
You
So, but I want to know what you gravitated to without your mom's filter. What stuff did you get?
But my cousin, I had a cousin from North Carolina that come and stayed with me and put me on like Wu-Tang, Redman, all that type of stuff. So that kind of, between coming up and that melting pot of music I came up in, and then my cousin's influence, and then just my own personal preference, I was like, once I seen Biggie Smalls' Juicy video, it was over. I was
When did
over.
you learn? How old were you when you learned you had a gift?
I don't think I realized there was a gift until it was a guy around my pop way named Lil D. We was the same age, but he was rapping. He was super nice. And I would just see the way he captivated the crowd and how people reacted to him when he came around. And it's a friend, but I just seen the respect he got just off of just rhyming. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of I followed in his steps, and I would start writing my rhymes. And when we'd be in the park, I stuck my chest out and tried to get my shit off, but it wasn't as effective. I had to go back to the drawing board, but it wasn't really, like I said, for me, it was more like an expression, but I wouldn't call it a gift yet because it had to be developed.
I heard you.
You understand what I'm saying? I knew a passion was there for it. I knew I loved it, but I wouldn't say I jumped off into it with just like a natural
Got
burst
you.
of talent. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times we put talent on things that we like to do, but doesn't mean that we're good
Right.
at doing it. You
Well,
understand what
in
I'm
the
saying?
beginning, did it
Difference
seem
between
like it came easy to you in the sense that you had the basics of it?
it came easy to me because I was just going off feelings and emotions. Music always been like a feeling and emotion based, so it's always been perspective of how I felt. So anytime something that's true to you, it's always easy to me because it's not forced. People be, I get writer's block, and it's like, nah, you get writer's block because you're making shit up. Understand? When I'm pulling from real life experiences, whether it be mine or people around me or things that's going on I'm influenced by, it's easy for me to create. And it got easier over time of me constantly working. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable in the skill. But I would say at first it was easy to me. Just looking back on it, I just would say it was like I had to find my style. I had to find my pocket. I had to find my pattern. I remember I used to rap with these guys called Underworld Entertainment. And my man Jones came to me one day and he was like, you got to just stop rhyming one word, everything. You got to start. He was like, yo, listen to this CD. It was a rapper named Half a Mil from New York that died. And he would put the words together, how he's rhyming 3 words at a time. And there's different techniques and stuff you acquire over time. And that's a process that people don't see. You know
Who
what I
were
mean?
your influences back then?
Definitely Biggie, Jay-Z, The Lox, Nas, Half a Mil, Wu-Tang, Redman. Guys that was kind of like lyric driven, heartfelt, you know what I mean? A lot of good production and just walk away. I was always, the Source magazine used to have something called Hip Hop Quotable, where they would take like the hottest verse of the month and they would type it up in the Source and you would be able to just read it. And I was always fascinated by that, just reading people's lyrics and be like, he said that, or just, I'd come from that like rewinding the tape back era. Like, yo, what the fuck he just, you know what I mean? that was always like a thing for me. I always wanted to be one of those guys. Like when I got to where I felt like I was in my pocket. I wanted to be one of those guys that delivered that same feeling that I felt
Right.
when I was coming up.
Do you consider yourself a poet? Yeah.
Yeah, yep. I I believe that it's just
Mm-hmm.
poetry over music. I mean, um, you don't realize the power of what you're saying until you're saying it in a room with no music and you get those reactions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's places where I've done acapella stuff where I'm saying stuff acapella with no music behind it and I'm still hearing people, you know what I mean? So I definitely think it's definitely a form of poetry for sure.
Trapped on the Island, 3 songs that you could have. You have to
Mm,
hear them over and over and over and over again because you're stranded. What are you picking?
mm. I'm definitely going
Mm.
well down in she. Well down in she for sure. Um, I gotta go Biggie Juicy because I know the
Mm-hmm.
influence that had on me as a kid. And I gotta go Anita Baker, man. Something caught up in capture, sweet love,
Yeah.
something. I
Yeah.
gotta go there with it. You know what I mean? With it, bro.
So talk to me about the From Vegas project. What's the concept behind it? Where did the thought come from?
For, so my
Mm-hmm.
birthday was October 10th, right? So I was scheduled to go to Vegas from the 8th to the 12th. Um, I had a trip booked and everything, and I had to
Right.
drop the project in like 2 years. What I was going to do was I was going to go to Vegas. You know, people put up their happy birthday to
Yeah.
myself, another lap
Yeah.
around the sun picture and all that. So what I was just going to drop the artwork when I got out there on my birthday and just drop the tape out of nowhere, like from while I'm in Vegas, my birthday. And here go this tape from
Mm-hmm.
Vegas. You know what I mean? So I ended up rescheduling the trip because I had to have surgery. I had 2 hernias in my stomach from
Mm.
working out, lifting weights wrong, right? So hernias like 2 years ago, but I didn't tend to them. Soon as I got them, and they ended
Mm-hmm.
up getting like super big. So like last Thursday surgery, but long story short, I rescheduled
Right.
the trip because I knew I had to have the surgery. I still had the project done, so I said, "Yo, I'm not gonna waste the project." I still put the project out. That's why when you hear
Yes.
people like "Happy Birthday," da 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 da.
Got
It's
you.
supposed to drop on
Got
my
you.
birthday. You know what I mean? But I'm getting ready to go out there in like 2 weeks and shoot 2 videos out there, man. It was just From Vegas is just um me just over some dope production. I did the project in like a week at my home studio, sent it to my man to mix it, and it's really just me, just letting people know I'm back outside, bro. No features. I got a lot of music getting ready to drop. This is kind of just like the warm up to
Right.
let them know like I'm back outside. You know, my man, Black, he hate when I call it a warm up. He's like, bro, stop calling it a warm up. But I'm like, it really is for the magnitude of records that I got coming. You know
It's
what I
funny
mean?
that you say
I
that.
got some
It's funny that you
I got
say
some
that it's the warm up because the feeling that I got from it was like a declaration. That's what I got from it. And if
mm,
you're saying this is the warm up,
mm,
yeah, yeah, I'm waiting for that.
yeah,
I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it is though. It's like a just people, we live in a game where the
Yes.
music is so fast paced now. You know, grew up in a time where your favorite artist might take 3, 4 years off and then come back, live life, see different things in life, and then come back with another album. Now people dropping
Right.
3, 4 projects a year.
So
So sitting back, realizing that the game, I'm not going to cut you off, sitting back how fast the game's going, I just realized I had to turn my pace up. So instead of me trying to make music to keep up, I did the opposite and fell back and made the music. Now I'm ready to stretch it
got
out
you.
over the next year or
Got you.
so.
I started to interject then because I wanted you to stay in that space for a minute when you started talking about the music industry now and how fast it is. What do you think about that?
Um, Fast
That
food is
part.
never good for you.
That part.
You know what I mean? Fast food for you. I come from an era where Big Mama cooked on Sundays and it was cooked for
Mm-hmm.
love. It was cooked with love. You know what I mean? Started seasoning the meat on Friday and Saturday.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying? So it was
Yep.
love in the meal. It was experience. That's how we make the music. But at the same time, you adapt to your surroundings, right? So you got to take a little bit of the old and mix it with the new. Instead of me, I do music at a fast pace, to be honest. But I said, you know what, every time I go out of town, I go to the studio, I come back with 4 or 5 songs. And in this day and time, that's a project. You know what I mean? So I got this project right here from Vegas just dropped. I'm gonna shoot like 6 videos off this joint. I'm gonna drop another project in February. Then I'm gonna drop another project in March. I mean, I got it planned out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, this is just a we back outside. We back in the, I'm doing every interview, every podcast, anywhere I could talk to them and let them know, like, yo, this is what we on, and this is fine, bro.
So will you be open to performing in other states? Because I'm sure, like, once you get out there, the people are gonna want you to come bless their space.
Yeah, they just reached out. Somebody just reached out to me about performing at South by Southwest. So that I'm also getting ready to put my first official show together. Big O and Friends show. I'm getting ready to put that together too, like in the next month or so.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, just trying to bring it under one umbrella, and just trying to remain consistent. There can't be no more gaps in the releases this time. You know what I mean? Like I said, taking 2 years off can really hurt an artist. You know what I mean? But I remained in people's face through my social media presence, constantly doing the freestyles, going to different radio stations, working with different artists. But at the same time, I can't leave the people that rock with my music, lingering like that, because people will ship off to other things. You know what I mean?
What do you do in the in-between time when nothing's being created? Because I know for me, I'm speaking from my point of view. When I'm in between projects and I have nothing going on, I get to this point where I get really antsy and I get really agitated and I don't know what to do with myself. Do you experience that at all?
Absolutely. Even right now, you got to think I got a home setup. I'm trying to stop recording, but people keep sending me beats. And the reason I'm trying to stop recording is because as creators, we fall in love with the last thing we did. I record something today, I'm going to be off the From Vegas project. I'm going to be talking about what I just did today. You understand what I'm saying? I do features and stuff like that right now. But the good thing about it is it's so much other work that needs to be done. Okay, the project's done. The music's done. Now I need to link with people like you. You understand what I'm saying? To link with people like you to promote the project. I need to link with directors to shoot videos. I need to link with different marketing techniques or how to, you know what I mean? It's so much other work done outside of just making the music. And that's where I'm at.
And what do you think about that? Like, everybody wants that quick flash, get me in the spotlight, hurry up, and they don't want to do the business part.
Yeah. I mean, get it fast, lose it fast. You know what I mean? And I had to learn this too, is the music business. But because we're creators, we fall in love with the creative aspect of it, making the music, the studio, blah, 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 blah. But the business is the bigger portion of it. You know what I mean? The business is not of it for real. You put music in the world, but if it's not being promoted, if you're not moving around, shaking those hands, kissing those babies, and being in those right places, people will never hear.
I know plenty of artists, especially musicians, that will create and create and create and listen to their stuff over and over again. And it's great music, but the only people that are hearing it are you and your camp.
And I get and I found myself like that at a point. You know what I mean? Because taking that time off could be tricky. Because it's almost like jumping rope, right? Now you're hesitant about jumping back out there again. Are they going to feel this music that I'm feeling? Is it really as good as I think it is? That self weighs in. The more time you take away from something, the more time that self-doubt comes in, and sometimes it keeps people away for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years. Or a person would be like, nah, I'm jumping back out there. However they feel is how they feel. You know what I mean? So I think that's why also with me, My plan of attack this go around is
Mm-hmm.
just being consistent. Every 30 days, I'm in their face, bro. Every 30, I got 4 to 5 projects done. So I'm not really in the mood to record right now. If I'm going in the studio right now, if you see me in the studio, I'm either doing a feature or I'm working on enhancing the music for a
Right.
project that's about
Got
to
you.
drop.
How long does it normally take you to
Versus
do a project? Like how long for from Vegas? Wow.
I did from Vegas in a
Okay.
week. I did from Vegas in a week. A lot of 3 a.m. recordings. Call my engineer, Miles. Yo, I'm about to send you the session. Send it to me. Mix it. Yo, change this, bro. Bring the beat out here. Do this. We walk through it. Go back and forth. Boom. Go to the next joint. I work pretty fast. And then I got trusted people that I
Mm,
can send the music to say,
right.
think
Right.
about this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Um, and at the end of the day, I know musically, I got a landscape of music. I know where I'm headed musically, and I know what I want to give them right now, like
Mm-hmm.
I said, as a warm-up. You know what I mean? From Vegas, I love the project, and I love the feedback it's getting. But from Vegas don't stand a chance with the
And
shit I'm
so
about to
that was going
drop.
to be my next question. What has the feedback been? What have you been hearing?
I've been getting a lot of good feedback. You know, people love the production. They love the lyrics. You know, people that have been listening to me
Mm-hmm.
over the years, they hear the growth. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they hear the maturity, and it's just grown man. You know what I mean? It's just grown man talk, my perspective, and I tell people all the time, man, when you're doing
Mm-hmm.
music, man, just be yourself. It's a million that see things how you see it. It's a million people that may disagree, but when you fall in love with the music, you just falling in love with the vibe, the perspective of that person, and they saying
Right.
something that you identify with.
Right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And so, and that's it, man. I'm just like, yo, Uncle Out. What's up, Unc? He just said, imagine the songs you holding on to. He know.
And they be the ones. They be the
I got
ones.
some joints. But it's like, you know, like I said, I could have jumped out the window and gave him them joints, but I said, hold up. Let's get him back and pull him back in my world. Give him some original content. Let me talk to him. Let him know what I've been thinking, how I've been feeling. And like I said, musically, outside of the lyrics, this don't stand a chance. I mean, bro, I got live bands on this music coming, the singing, the production, all that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I ain't my this is really the warm up, bro. This is LeBron putting the powder on his hands doing like this at the game right now. The game ain't start yet. You know what I mean? Peace. The game ain't even start yet. You know what I mean? I really got some shit in the tuck, man. So I'm just building it up. And I'm taking people along with me for the journey. And I just appreciate all the love and support. And we're gonna keep
Absolutely.
grinding, bro.
Any people you want to shout out?
Man, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me over the years, everybody that's been in tune, all the encouraging inboxes, you know what I mean, all the love I've been getting from Vegas, the New Day Co-op, Uncle Out, Almighty, Plex, OG Dave. Um, Shout out to the mob, Don Black, Mike Molest, Fromy, Tweez, Five Boys. Shout out to Train. Shout out to everybody
Yeah.
that's rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? All the love, for sure, for sure. And we coming, bro. We coming. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm doing all this shit under my imprint, under my umbrella, man, on my
Yes.
terms. You know what I mean? A new WAP,
Speak on
AMDC,
that.
man.
I
It's a
know we was
blessing, you
wrapping
know?
up, but like the reason that I talk to people like you is because I've known you for quite some time, and I've seen you move. And when I admire how people
Right,
move, it's an inspiration to me. And I like to pass that on to other people.
right.
Talk about the importance of you owning your own shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can only control what you own. You know what I'm saying? So I can only dictate and move how I want to move. You know, with me spearheading and doing it under my umbrella. You know, I don't gotta wait for nobody. I ain't on
Hmm.
nobody else's time. We gonna handle the way we gonna handle it, and we gonna take care of the people the way I see fit, and I
Hmm.
would want people to take care of me. And we gonna bro. And at the end of the day, I'm going to make my company a New Day Co-op. I'm going to make it a staple in this game, in this music game. I'm going to bring on different artists and different producers,
That's
and
what's
we're going
up.
to continue to grow and put out we're going to have a standard of music that's coming from my umbrella, though. You're going to associate my shit with all quality.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
We got a
All
diva in here,
quality,
Miss
bro.
Tiki Torch is in here. She said she heard you singing, and she's gonna ask you to do a duet with her. Now, I just made that last part up. She didn't say that part.
See? Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
working with Tiki for a long
yeah.
time, man.
Tiki,
That's my
Tiki.
homegirl.
If you don't know, check out Miss Tiki Torch.
Nah, yeah, Tiki super talented, man. Super talented. Slept
Yeah,
on.
Jersey. So tell people where to follow you, like your social media stuff.
Slept. Follow me at BIGOOH, YouTube.com/Big O TV. Twitter, Big O. Facebook, Big O. Be on the lookout for the From Vegas merch. Be on the lookout for the Big O From Vegas concert coming soon. The next release from a New Day Co-op is The Mob, Mike Molest, Don Black, and myself, 3 sides to a story. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for I'm working on an R&B project as well. I'm getting ready to
Okay,
drop. Yeah, we just working, bro. We just working, putting out quality and
I
standing
love
on
that.
quality, bro.
So the
That's it.
last thing before I let you go, what I normally do with my guests, I get them to pontificate about something that's an aspiration, a want, a need, a desire. Because I believe the power of the tongue, when you put something in the universe, is bound to be there for you. So what is that thing for you, brother?
Right. For me, that thing is to just be able to put myself and the people I love in
Mm,
position, bro. It's always we, man. It's just so many people that, I almost want it for my people more than I want it for myself.
hmm
You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able to get in a position, see other people that deserve to be. I ain't talking about just anybody. I'm talking
Right,
about people that deserve to
right.
be in position. You know, get theirs and take care of their families, man, and become a domino effect. And we just get a world that quality music, man, that outlives all of us.
That's what's
You know
up.
what I mean?
Big Ooh, I appreciate your time and your energy.
Uh,
As always, brother, much love.
Love, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you having me, man. And yo, check out From Vegas on all digital platforms right now. You know what I mean? Big O signing out. New Day Co-op. Slick.
See you, brother.